G'day everyone, Jason Nunn, Fisherman's Warehouse, Tuckaway Marks Point, with a Thursday fishing report, nice and early today. And of course, big storms there last night, a lot of wind, a lot of rain. There's a bit of discolour down here in Swansea Channel at the moment. It's a real off sort of green just behind me here. Got a nice high tide rolling through. So thinking of the early one for tomorrow, for the guys that have got Friday off, it's an 11:30 high tide. So it's around about 1.8, and you've got a 6:30 low tide tomorrow afternoon. We've had that full moon roll through on Monday night, so now that full moon's fading off, so we're going to start to head in that last quarter. And obviously when we come to our report next week, that'll be the December prawn run, and we're all looking forward to getting onto that there. There's already been a lot of fish in the estuary as a result of it, so things looking quite good. Out wide, look, water temp around 22.5 degrees, and that current is starting to moderate around about 1.7, 1.9 knots, and things are looking good. That big downwelling, that big red eye that we see on sea surface charts is getting forced away, and we've got a couple of big upwellings off the coast and particularly to the north. So over the next few weeks, we'll see that that water start to push through, and we'll see a vast improvement on what's happening out wide. In on the farm, I've had reports of dolphin fish around some of the traps, a few little ones around the fad, but there's some better ones around some of the traps on the farm. So that is a direct result of this current roaring down the coast at the moment and bringing with it those mahi-mahi, which is great to see. The odd marlin obviously still out wide, but I just think there's probably another 3 or 4 weeks before we see a big improvement there. But dolphin fish already, guys, out on the farm, which is great to see. Still seeing a few good reds on the farm, the odd flathead, those big roundhead flathead that you get in that deeper water, and a few trag. But on those inshore reefs, that's of interest. Water temp just above 20 degrees coastally, so you're now seeing some really nice reds and quite a few trag on these inshore reefs. The odd mulloway, and look, there is the odd bonito I'm hearing reports of with guys fishing down floating baits, but no big numbers of those pelagic species just at this point in time. A lot of kings coastally, but you've got to be aware, guys, that they've got to be over 65, so there's a lot more rat kings than there is anything else, and certainly down south having a lot of that. But I still think up towards Redhead, Newcastle, back of Merriweather there, well worth a bit of a go, and we've had some really good reports of some better fish up towards Broughton Island. So good tides this weekend, so it's a good opportunity to get out. And then look, today, of course, there's not much swell, and you've got Moon Island and obviously the channel in the background on this tide. Very little swell, under a metre of swell. Today, being Thursday, nor'west to westerly winds. Tomorrow, nor'west again with a little sou'easter in the afternoon, and exactly the same for Saturday, that little sou'easter in the afternoon. There's a bit of a southerly due late on Sunday, around about 15, 20 knots. So just keep your mind on that one. There's supposed to be the odd shower, but look, things looking really good. The beaches, vast improvements up there too, guys. Plenty of whiting now getting caught along our beaches. Blacksmith's Belmont stretch, of course, very good up towards Redhead, but Stockton as well. Nice whiting and a lot of dart on our end of the beach here, particularly the Blacksmiths area. A lot of dart. So you're now starting to see a few nice brim and, of course, a few flathead. But with the water now moving through and we're going through that next phase into the dark, there's been a considerable increase in the numbers of brim in the Swansea Channel area, and particularly down around Nesca Park and Marks Point. A real improvement in on brim numbers. So a lot of brim now in the system. Also a lot of very, very good whiting. Obviously everyone's been fishing with them for the tube worms, and tube worms working well. We will get another delivery in tomorrow for those guys in the know, and we've still got a few for the day if you want to get an afternoon fish in. But some good numbers of whiting, but big numbers of brim. A lot of kings still in the lake and a few mulloway and the odd squid. But with that prawn run starting next week, this will be where your squid will be, up and down this channel very early in the morning or up at the drop over. Gives guys a good opportunity to come and get a few of the arrows and then do a bit of fishing for mulloway of an evening. There's been some really nice mulloway getting caught in the lake, and still guys are catching them on vibes, looking for that deeper water. Tailor, look, there are a few in the lake. I had a bit of a report yesterday, but not a lot of size, guys, 35s, maybe some 32s, the odd 40, but the size has waned away a little bit. Blue swimmer crabs, plenty of crabs around, and some really good quality crabs that we're seeing at this point in time. I think all in all, guys, there's still plenty on offer. There's a few guys up behind me here fishing for jackets, and obviously a few ludrick on the rock wall at Swansea here. The sun's out. I'm up here near the ramp just having a bit of a look. I think it's getting close, and hopefully we're getting a lot closer to solving that Coaltee Creek problem. And next week, I'll do a bit of an announcement midweek, so look out for that one. Remember, it's Thursday, not Friday. Let's get on. If you want a day off tomorrow, take advantage of the weather. I will see you on Tuesday. I'll see you then.